Good morning, dear students. Myself, Dr. Sarita Bang, and I want to tell you that the play As You Like It by William Shakespeare is prescribed for you, that is for BA Part 1. As You Like It is a comedy by Shakespeare, and Shakespeare, you all know, is one of the greatest playwrights of English drama, and Shakespeare is also known as the father of English drama. He is known as England's national poet and the bard of Avon. Avon because he was born in Stratford upon Avon, a small town in England. His works, including collaborations, consist of 38 plays, 154 sonnets, the three of them which were prescribed for you and we have already done, 2 long narrative poems and some other verses, that is poems, some of his uncertain authorship. His plays have been translated into every major living language and are performed more often than those of any other dramatist. Shakespeare wrote 37 plays in about 24 years. His plays were written for performance. His dramas can be divided into histories, tragedies, and comedies. The protagonists, that is, the central characters, in the early plays are historical figures, including rulers of England. His play Hamlet, which is a tragedy, considered to be the epitome of the Renaissance, in which the protagonist achieves his perfection only after death. His play Richard III is the epitome of Machiavellian evil, in which Shakespeare balances between the role of the king and the role of the man. As the dramatist of the Renaissance age, Shakespeare plays focus on man exploring his weaknesses, depravities, flaws, etc. All the characters ranging from soldiers to king speak English. His plays have been divided into 5 acts. However, the division was imposed on the Shakespearean play by Nicholas Roeg, one of the first editors of Shakespeare. Most of the Shakespeare's plays are problem plays in which the playwright does not provide any solutions and the audiences are supposed to decide. Shakespeare in his plays goes into the depth of human behavior and redefines the geography of the human soul. His final plays move against the wave of Jacobean theatre that focused on blood tragedy and social comedy. One finds the traces of colonialism in his plays, example The Tempest. The Prospero enslaves Caliban, who is the native of the island. We are going to do the characteristics of Shakespearean comedy. The characteristics of Shakespearean comedy. Apart from histories and tragedies, comedies were the 3 main forms that Shakespeare wrote. Comedy of the present day is quite different from a Shakespearean comedy, which had humor, light-hearted plays, some immensely gripping drama. Characteristically, it has marriage as a happy ending. Every Shakespearean comedy has a range of human emotions and experiences, from joy to sadness, darkness to light-heartedness, etc., which you will see in the play prescribed for you, that is, As You Like It. Comedy for all time and age. Comedy was considered an inferior genre than tragedy or history, even though there were no concrete demarcations and manifest categories in the Elizabethan age. Some generic forms did not appear. Satire was the highest form of comedy and enjoyed moral superiority over other kinds of comedy. However, Shakespearean humor rejected this insistence on ridiculing or making fun of human follies or foolishness and intended to amuse, entertain people and enlighten their minds. That is why romance and love form the quintessence of Shakespearean comedy. Example, The Merchant of Venice, As You Like It, etc. The dominant themes of the comedy is of love, distance and union, especially of separation, of lovers who overcome obstacles and reunite in harmony. There is a clear conflict between the values of reason and control, Apollonian, and values like freedom and lust, that is Dionysian. These are the Greek gods and goddesses. These are often scripted in terms of frequent clashes between characters. The Shakespearean comedies had several thematic elements and almost always ended with a marriage. Marriages constituted the achievement of happiness and the promise of a continued happiness. Example, A Midsummer Night's Dream and Twelfth Night. Another thematic tool was a misconception, especially between lovers. This was the prime force behind humor, example in Much Ado About Nothing, etc. Another element to add irony in comedy was the use of disguise, particularly the women disguised as young men, which is especially true of the play As You Like It, in which you will see the main character dressed as a man when they go to the forest. Disguised as young men was the use of disguise, vesh badalna, that is female characters usually dressed as men, particularly the women disguised as young men. Of course, this had an element of the inevitability of circumstances at the time. All women characters were played by young male actors, just as in our Ram Leela also. The characters of Sita, etc., were played by young boys who hadn't grown beard or mustache yet, and which was actually comfortable for the touring drama companies to take the young boys with them in their travels, and it would be a great risk to travel with the girls, and that is why usually these female characters were played by young men. Shakespeare had leveraged the circumstances and used gender and sexual identities to embellish his works. For example, in As You Like It, which we are going to do immediately after the introduction, you will see this. The use of sexual politics is seen in comedies like The Taming of the Shrew, etc. His comedies have had enmeshment of humor and tragedy. They provided enmeshment intertwined. They provided a harmonious blend of the two. Even the same character showed great interchange of tragic and comic strands. In a very artistic transfusion, comedy was used to bring relief from the sorrow or pain and create a level of resolution and reconciliation along. Much like the comic relief in his tragedies, his comedies have a severe and grave undertone or dark background. Humor is used to assure that human life is not always delight or despair. Often it is both. In comedy, the characters exhibit a certain internal weakness for each other as comedy demands action and counteraction. Unlike tragedy, the reconciliation is not death but a comic happy solution like marriage. The plot typically began with the introduction of the main characters. This gave way to some form of conflict or tragic event, followed by a tumultuous journey of self-discovery. After much introspection and reflection, some form of reconciliation was reached. Finally, the conflict was resolved in a happy ending. This you will see in the play prescribed for you, that is As You Like It. The third act usually had the climax, and the final scene had some of the celebration of love and togetherness like marriage, etc. The scenes are not located in lifelike things and usually transport the audiences to an Elysian or dream-like reality, another trademark of Shakespearean comedy. Is the interweaving of subplots in the main plots. There were some recurring characters in the comedies like the drunk, the fool, the clever servant, and the young lovers. They were often stereotypical caricatures to offer enough latitude for the audiences to laugh at their expense. His comedies contain a wealth of imagination and poetry, but also a touch of realism. Verbal antagonism and verbal humor were appreciated in the same use of allusions, metaphors, insults, and puns was also profuse in Shakespearean comedies like As You Like It. The playwright also used fantastic and supernatural elements to amuse the audiences and bore an underlying philosophical theme. Vocal and instrumental music was used to illuminate and foreshadow the characters, provide momentum to the plot, and sheer entertainment. The use of popular songs and ballads is also seen. This much for today, girls, and we will continue with the introduction, and then we will go on to do the play As You Like It for you. Till then, thank you.